Hi there, welcome to the practice questions on being able to understand that a graph in its form y equals mx plus c has a gradient of m and a y-intercept of c. What I'd like you to do is pause the video and have a go at these four questions. You're just finding the gradient and the y-intercept of these graphs. When you're happy with your answers, then restart the video and go through the model answers with me. So pause the video now. Hi, welcome back. Let's now have a go at these four questions together. Well, our basic equation for a straight line graph is y equals mx plus c. So if we sort of place this into this equation here, we can see that the m is represented by the 6 and the c is represented by the -2. We know that this number here, the m, tells us the gradient of the graph. So for this one, very straightforward, the gradient is going to be 6. We also know that the c represents where the graph cuts the y-axis, the y-intercept. So for this one, our c is -2. It intercepts the graph at -2. Second one, a little bit more complicated because we haven't got it in this format. We need to change it so it's in the format y equals mx plus c. This one's pretty simple because we've got this 4 here. All I need to do is move the 4 over, and because we're timesing this side, we'll divide by 4 on the other side. So we end up with y equals 8x plus 4, all divided by 4. If we then simplify that, divide through by 4, we end up with y equals 2x plus 1. Now we've got it in the form y equals mx plus c. M is represented by the 2, so our gradient is 2. And c is represented by the 1, so it cuts the y-axis at 1. Okay, question 3. Again, we need to rearrange this one. So this time, if we take the 5x over, first of all, take this 5x over to the other side where it becomes a negative, we're left with -3y equals -5x plus 8. I now have to divide it all through by the -3, so I now get y equals -5x plus 8, all divided by -3. So y is going to equal, well, the -5 divided by the -3, a negative divided by a negative gives a positive. So we end up with just 5 over 3x, and the 8 divided by the 3, because this is a positive and this is a negative, that will turn to a negative, so we get -8 over 3. So in this one, our gradient m, I'm going to write it up the top here, is going to be 5 over 3. And our y-intercept c, that's going to be -8 over 3. Final one then, question 4. Again, it needs to be rearranged to get it into this format. So we're going to take the -6x over first, which leaves us with 4y equals -6x plus 2. I now am going to take the 4 over and divide by 4, so I get y equals -6x plus 2 divided by 4. Now I simplify it, so y is going to equal, well, negative divided by positive gives a negative. This simplifies to 3 over 2, so I get -3 over 2x. And 2 divided by 4 simplifies to 1/2. So my gradient m is given by -3 over 2, and my y-intercept c is given by 1/2 or 0.5.